Guys, let us continue with our game dev development. So, in this stage, we are still in the infancy part of our game dev development. So, we have two parts here. We need to discuss. Of course, we will continue to discuss how to draw the character. Okay, and at the same time, we will mimic the part of the programmers to interface these um, objects, this animation to the codes. No, in the next video. But for now, let us first copy these objects. No, so I have the objects, and I have created already my canvas in the other side. So I have the object right here. So I will extrude this animation. Okay, I will use the simple what you call this simple style of animation right here. Okay, so I'll be using the principles in animation, and of course the first principle is we have the exaggeration. We have also the timing, and we'll be using the squats and stretch. So we have the exag, the timing. Okay, and we have the squats and stretch. Okay, so we have the SS. All right. Now, uh, what is the next steps? Of course, the next steps is to add more actions in this drawing. How to do that? Since we have already this object, this is part now of the movie clip. By the way, um, you can use your Adobe CC 2020 or Adobe CC 2021. So this is the old version of the Adobe Flash. This is Adobe CS6. But anyway, if you are using this, you can still port this output using your Adobe CC Animate. Okay, that is not a problem. Okay, so I will now add the action right here. So when I run this program, okay, I will change first the FPS to 12 because the standard frames per second, okay, the default given by the Adobe is 24. So I will use the 12. So if I run this program, okay, so the movement is not that fast. All right. Now, this is the previous what you call this frames that I use in that program. So I have here the turnaround shots. I have the front view, the side view, and the back view. Okay, so this is another thing that will be used in the game dev. But we need to inject different types of actions when we press the joystick or the keyboard. So this is only part of of the turnaround shot. So how to do that? Okay, let's go back in our main program. Okay, so we need to go back in the main program. Okay, oops. Okay, right here. So we need to go back right here. Okay, now this is already an instance. Okay, so instance is just like the object that was already converted um, into different series of actions compiled as one. So you know how to exaggerate this. Okay, so we have here the first drawing, and of course it's composed of three drawings, and I need to add more. So how to do that? Now you can use your Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop, your Adobe Illustrator. At the same time, to create your to follow the actions, you need to use and to follow the exact model so that you can avoid the outmodeled drawing. Okay, for example, I'll be using, of course, the light drawing right here. All right, this is my guide. So this is my drawing, right? So I need to create the actions. Once this character rather, um, turn to the left side view, and then it will eventually spin, seeing the back view. I need to pause right there and of course create the action. So this will be the action. Okay. For example, this is a thumbnail. Okay. I'll use the circle. Circle is very important. Significance in drawing of circle is really to guide the artist to balance and proportional drawing. So once this character will spin, showing his back, we will create some pose of action right here. Okay, what is that action? So the action is very simple. Okay, I'll just do some what you call this intimidation, part of the principle of animation. Intimidation before it uh, shows another what action. So in this drawing, we have the circle. Okay, this is the head, this is the back view, and then we need to, okay, let's check. We need to exaggerate first our drawing right here. Okay, so we have there. When this character turns, okay, so we have the 3 frames here. This is not, we don't have any in-betweening in this drawing. In-betweening is finding the missing drawings for the key drawings. So we are using the key drawings. This is the technique, no? To avoid the wasting of time. The most important part is to obtain the right timing so that the movement will be smooth and seamless. Okay, so we have 3 frames right here, right? The front view, the side view, and the back view. At the same time, we need to add another frame. This will be part of our what? 4th frame. Okay, so what will happen? Okay, let us check first. Okay, we will lock this up, and then we will mimic the this frame. This is the original frame. This will be our clean up frame for this action. Okay, let's do it. So this what's okay. Let us draw first this image. So we have the image right here. Okay, the principles of drawing will start first with the circle, and we will follow this model. In our previous example, we have only 3 frames for that. We have the front view and the side view, and now we will what you call this stop in the 4th frames and 5th frames to create an exaggeration actions for this drawing. Now, if you want to speed up your drawing, it's very simple. You have to use the freehand draw, or you can use the line tool for the line drawing. Okay, so always remember that we need to follow the following principles in drawing: exaggeration, following, of course, the solidity, and well, if you can apply that thick in thin, well, much better. But here, I'm using the digital drawing, so I have a uh, tool for that. Okay, the pen tool and the pencil tool. Okay. Now, if you cannot adjust your graphic tablet, I would suggest that you can use the line tool. Okay, but you need to have patience in doing that, no? For the line tool. Here, to fast track my drawing, I am using the pencil. Okay, this is now part of the freehand drawing. Okay, so we need to follow the model to avoid the character to lost in the original drawing, no, based in our model. Okay, so the next thing is, well, of course, we need to check first and, of course, protect this layer, and then we need to edit the drawings. Remember, we have 3 frames from in our previous drawing. This is our model, so we need to add more actions to make it more dynamic. Okay, to make more it lively. Okay, so this is now part of the instance. Okay, so we have this thumbnail drawing so that we could have the guide and follow the exact measurement and, of course, exact balance of our previous drawing. This is to avoid getting lost in our previous drawing. Okay, so what's next? So we need to copy this thing. Okay, and we go to our what? To the um, model and add this drawing as our 4th frame drawing. Okay, so we'll use the um, drop tool to copy the color. Okay, let us provide first the color here. Okay, oh no, I forgot to erase the sketch. So okay, let's just erase it here. Combination of rough drawing and clean up drawing. All right, this is just to fast track our model character for the 4th frames. Okay, so colors is very important. You know, you need really to follow the color of the original drawing based in your turnaround shots. So we are using our turnaround shots to make it more dynamic. So the drawing will spin from the front view, side view, and back view. Right after that, it will duck up first, duck a little bit, and after that, we post for 3 drawings. Okay, so that we can give a bit of actions. The purpose of this is, what if we have the foo in front of us and we need to use the keyboard joystick to dodge any ball coming from our character here. Remember, in the previous example, we have different fireballs, no? I don't know if it was the fireball, but with just the head of, the demon we're putting in the canvas. Okay, now let us put some shadow here. Okay, we copy the color. Okay, so we need, this is now the fourth frames of my drawing. Okay, so as you can see, the back view, we use the back view as our basis to dock our drawing here. So what the purpose of this is to prepare for the opponent. This is what you call an established type of action. At the same time, we need to follow the exaggeration and the principles of timing. Exaggeration, why? Because it will create emphasize to the actions as well as to the timing of this drawing. Okay, let us follow now and put the colors to the shoes. Okay, so if you are putting the shadows, okay, it will create more dynamism, and it will create more an effect to your character. All right, so let us now go back to our frame. So we are now in frame 4. We add another frame here. Okay, the purpose of adding the fifth frame is to establish a delay of action. Okay, so why? Because we don't want to spin our character right away. Instead, we will pause a bit, and of course, this is to intimidate what will happen if the opponent will attack our what model character here. So I am now providing some a little bit of splats, a little bit of speed lines in this drawing. Okay, no, well, of course, you can use the speed line, the lines, but what I mean is the dots. Now it will create more it can provide an emphasis to the action. Okay, I will add another layer right here. So we will what delay the action, and then we need to animate the hair, and at the same time we provide a little bit of dots there. Okay, so that it will be more lively, and of course we will use the selection tool here to create some actions as part of the intimidation. Okay, intimidations of actions that will create balance to our drawing. Okay, now let us do it in the other side. Okay, that's it, and then we could transform, and then we use the timing, and then add more lines here. Okay, okay, so this is now the finished product. So we have, I think, 8 frames right here. Okay, we'll push the character down. Okay, after that we push it up, and then so from 3 frames we make it, I think, not, that was 9 frames or 8 frames, no? So this is the model, and if we execute the program, okay, what will happen? So we have now, I think, 9 frames. That's it. Okay, so that's it. So this is now the final output. Okay.